Hello, everybody. What's up? Back for another Minecraft Tuesday. So, while the realm is loading, some updates. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, you could hear it for a sec. So, some updates on the channel and some updates on the stream before it actually happens. So, first off, um, channel updates. So I had a video that came out yesterday. It seems like people really like it. The video that came out on Friday is a personal favorite of mine. That one was the co-extrusion versus transition, and I was like, oh, I was so excited to make that video. So I'm glad that it got some pretty good feedback. It seemed like people really enjoyed it. So, other stuff for the channel. Video came out yesterday. Seems to be doing all right. And video comes out Wednesday and Friday this week as well. Both of those I think are going to be really good videos. Streams, I'll be back on Thursday for Sonic Mania. I apologize for not putting out a poll like I said I was going to. Things just got kind of busy in my personal life and I forgot to do it. But in the future, I'd like to do some more stuff like that. Updates for the stream. So, unfortunately, most of our collaborators, Kirby, Fuzzy, all of them, they are busy for today. And so they will not be able to... I don't think that these are supposed to... Yeah, I thought that. So, so Kirby had an emergency. He won't be around. And Fuzzy and Tim are both busy with their lives as well. So, fortunately or unfortunately, today is going to be a me-only stream, which is okay with me because it gives me some time to actually focus on some of the projects that I constantly am saying I'm gonna do. I won't get distracted and end up making fauna art instead of the frog farm like I said I was going to. So, that's pretty much that. I guess I could show off. Hold on. Okay. So there it is, the completed fawn art. It's nice. I love it. Let me start my music. So, the... Here, I can turn it down just to here. So the fawn art is finished. I think it came out really well. But today I'm going to be doing the froglight farm. So I'm going to look that up so that I can put it in chat. Froglight. There's a video I used as reference. And I cannot seem to find it. See, this isn't the one that I wanted to do. I wanted to do a different one. I hate how YouTube will only give you YouTube will only give you like a certain amount of videos before they stop. No, I don't want to make that one. Where the heck is it? I thought I put it in the Minecraft channel, but I can't find it. I apologize. I should have had this ready before stream. Let me have something. going in the background while I do all this. Because I don't want this to be boring. But yeah, today's stream's going to be a little bit more intimate. From me. Oh gosh, I forgot that, like, we have been posting so much crap in the Discord recently. I'm also kind of waiting to see if anybody joins. I kind of doubt anybody will join VC, but maybe. I can't find it anymore. There's one that was like really simple. Oh, wait, I know what I gotta do. I gotta idle by the iron farm because we're running low on iron. So I should be down there. I feel like every time I pass by here, some either Enderman or something has been closing this off, so it's slowly harder and harder to get down here. What does this have in it? Oh, sick! I can just drop off all this crap I don't want. So the next time I make art, I can just take all of it. This is garbage that I don't need. Yeah, this is one of the advantages of just me being here, is I can do more stuff on the server that the others wouldn't want me to. But yeah, I want to be near the iron farm so I can grab all this iron. Ooh, we also have slime blocks too. That's good. Don't know what all this is for. What's down here? Oh. Okay, this is like to... Oh, this is like a whole cave in here. I guess when Fuzzy extended this, he got it down to like the cave system down here. This is very weird. I don't know. Alright, I don't want to get too far away from the main objective of today. I don't want to get distracted again. This is crazy that it uses all of these hoppers. Oh my gosh. Shut up. Okay, back up. Okay, I'm trying to pull up the material list. Material list. Okay. How much room do I have? Oh, not too bad. Okay, so I need 28 fences. Glass, 25 slabs, 49 hoppers, 49 powder snow buckets. Holy shit, that's a lot of buckets. Okay. Well, I'm definitely going to need a lot of iron for that. 49 hoppers. So I'm pretty sure hopper design is like that with the chests in the middle. So I'm going to need a lot of wood too. I know this is stupid, but I'm going to put 49. I screwed it up. Perfect. Look at that. Quick math. Oh, there we go. Okay, so there's the 49 for the 49 hoppers. And then the 3 iron blocks. So let me craft those. I'm guessing he also wants a pumpkin. A carved pumpkin. 2 extra chests. Okay. So I'm going to need a lot of chests. I don't think I need this iron then. What the heck is this? Oh, this is the, that's the place where Tim, AFKs, so they can build up iron for the, auto sorter. Alright, this music is nice, but I need something a little peppier. This is from Sonic 06, really? No, this is from 3D Blast. I thought so. I'm going to go a little bit against the grain, and I'm going to play some stuff that's fan-made remixes. Hopefully I don't get in trouble. Nothing like Sonic Lo-Fi. Chill beats to study to. It might be a little too loud. There we go. Okay, so up to the wood farm to grab a bunch of wood for chests. Hopefully Tim and them haven't completely run it out. And then... Oh. I'm pretty sure you'd stand, like, here? Okay. How much did this capture? Not much. Okay. So I think if I make a snow block and then I place it, let me try this out real quick. Rats. How do I guess I gotta look it up. Powdered snow buckets. Powdered snow buckets Minecraft. Powdered snow bucket can be obtained using an empty bucket on a powdered snow block or powdered snow cauldron. Hopefully I don't have to, like, wait. Leather boots can be worn to stand on. I didn't know that leather boots give you the ability to not freeze. That's cool. This is like one of my favorite songs in this playlist. Okay, so it seems like the only way for me to get it is to get it outside. So I can't cheese it by getting it from these guys, unfortunately. Okay, wood from the wood farm. That's not a good sign. Yeah, it seems like everybody must have cleaned this puppy out of materials. There we go. Man, now I gotta manually click all of these. Okay, there's my 49 hoppers. Oh, I need 2 additional chests, which I will keep an extra one just in case. Okay, so I've got a couple tadpoles already from the last stream that we did this. Here are the 49 hoppers, and here are the chests. Here's the 3 iron. So now we need to get a building block. Oh, did it ask for trapdoors? Slabs, hoppers, iron buckets, pumpkins. No, it didn't. Okay. So I do not need trapdoors. And the slime blocks are so I can breed the... Oh, wait. I can just stuff the crap I don't want in here. For building block, I think I'm going to use the, like, special stone blocks that are in the... the chest. Oh, I should grab any buckets I see. Yeah, smooth sandstone. There we go. And fences. I'm gonna need a lot of wood for that. Or I could just grab what's here. That's not a bad idea, everything. All things considered, because who really cares? But I think if I don't think I can mix wood and... There we go. There's... Oh, and there's a pumpkin. Look at that. We're just jawing through all these. Nether brick fence. Oh, look, here's a bunch of stone walls and stone slabs. Look at that. We're chilling. How many fences do I need? Oh, that's it. I only need 28 fences, so we're chilling. Okay, so let me go down from the top. So I need 28 fences, but I decided to put a stack in there. Hopefully the stone ones work. Okay. Any building block, which is going to be the smooth stone. Glass, I'll have to nab that. 25 slabs, which I've got more than enough, but I think I'm going to use the smooth stone ones. Yep. 49 hoppers, 49 powdered snow buckets. That I do not have. 3 iron. 1 carved pumpkin. 2 chests. And then the 15 frogs. Okay. So the rest of this stuff I don't need. So I can throw it back in these chests. I need to grab building blocks. Oh, son of a gun. Do we not have the smooth stone anymore? Oh, there's the buckets. If they used up the smooth stone right when I was about to use it, I'm gonna be pissed. I guess I could just use regular stone. We have a lot of that going around. I don't know, I feel tempted to make this out of, like, random stuff. Oh, there's some... Oh, this is filter. Ah! A lot of snow. Okay. Ooh, there's some more smooth stone. Why do we have so many grindstones? We probably use them for decoration. Oh yeah, the like lamps in the city use them. Sugar cane. Okay, back to... There you are. Hey. Okay, back down here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use the smooth stone. I think I have enough. That's gotta be enough. Sure there's not any more. No. No. Doesn't look like it. I might take some, like, a stack and a half of regular stone, just in case I run out of smooth stone. So I think the only things that I need left are... I need to grab a bunch of buckets. Which... we should have a bunch in... Oh, there we go. Never mind. I can just use these. Haha. Got him. So this should... Where the heck are the buckets going? Because they're not in here. Where are the buckets going? Oh, look at all this smooth stone. Okay. But yeah, where are the buckets? What the heck happened? Do you have buckets? Maybe the one upstairs has a bunch of buckets? There used to be like stacks upon stacks of buckets, and now they're like gone. What the heck? Where did all the buckets go? I'm like actually dumbfounded. Where did all the buckets go? Because they're not in these chests. Where the heck did they go? Did we... We must have... They must have gotten moved into, like, Kirby's mess. Like, his, like, mess of a house area. What does this do? I have no clue. Anyway. So, Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to craft all of those, which is gonna be a lot of iron. Because I don't have anywhere to put the lava. Because I could, like, empty those out. But... Oh, this is not working. Oh, never mind, it is working. We just are so full on stone. Yeah, this place is in, like, disrepair. I kind of want to fix it, but I don't know where the shulkers went to. Yeah, like, all the shulkers are gone. I could check down here. I don't want to get derailed too far from the frog farm, so... It's crazy that we've been on the server for less than a year and it already feels nostalgic. Why did they wall off the rest of that? I feel like a stranger on this server, and I was one of the founding members. It's so weird. It's changed so much since I originally was here. Well, there's my glass. I don't have to worry about glass. But where did the... Seriously, where did... Like, I had, like, a whole base set up and everything. What's with all this? Oh, that must be the floor, because they replaced it with dirt. Dirt must have some special... Oh, they tried for baby and it didn't work. Okay, boom, 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 boom. And I came down here to make the buckets. Wow, this is a weird looking chest. So that's 26. I need 49, so I need just a little bit more iron. 30, what is that, 32? So that's 42, I need 49. So that would be 7 more that I need to make. So that was 4. Hey, what's up? Dreams, what's up? I haven't seen you forever. Sorry, I was in the middle of counting. I was at 10, I added 4, I need 3 more. So 3 times 3 is 9, I need 9. Ah, shoot. I'll go up here. Yeah, today, sorry for today's gonna be a lot more, a little bit more of a, like, self-contained stream. It's just me today. Nobody else is here today. So we could talk shop on Recreator or 3D printing in general, if you wanted. But I am building or trying to build a frog farm in the Nether. So I don't know how that's gonna go, but I'm hoping it goes well. But it's good to see you. I don't think you were at. You weren't at the Mario Galaxy stream from last week, and I can't remember if you were at the Minecraft Tuesday stream last week, but it's been a little bit since we've chatted. Sorry, I was studying for some Microsoft certs this last week. Oh, don't apologize for not being here. You come to whatever streams you can be available for. Do not worry. I was here for Minecraft. I got it. That's right. I forgot about that. Okay. I should have put on leather boots because we just learned that you can. Okay, what the heck is... Need that Optifine installing? Are you talking about for Microsoft? I'm not familiar with what Optifine... Ah! Found one. Okay, so this is filling up my inventory. That's sick. Ah! 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 No! Shoot, I'm gonna need another shulker for all the... I thought they stacked. Why did I think they stacked? Yes, for Minecraft, help out with the amazing 5 FPS. Oh, yeah. I think you said that your computer is not great for Minecraft and so it's having a hard time. Shoot, I'm gonna need like 2 shulkers just for all the... Yeah, I'm gonna need a shulker just for the powdered snow. Like 2 of them, I think. Oh no, it used to be fine 5 years ago. Hey, I feel you on that. I have a laptop that died a while ago, and I've really wanted to use it for stuff, but it's like I want to use it for like 3D printing and stuff. I was thinking about taking the screen off of it and using it as a printer screen, but I'm not. I'm just gonna say I'm not qualified enough to be doing that kind of stuff. When it comes to like the coding, Kirby always yells at me. He's always like, "Oh, it would be so easy if you like did this or this or this," and I'm like, I do not have that kind of talent. I'm sorry. Okay. So back down here, we've got this. Ah, this. Oh, somebody fell down here. I should have enough in my inventory space to fill this all up. Yep, we're all good. Okay. Fantastic. So I think that will... Oh, yeah. Okay. So... Oh my gosh, I was reading chat. Remove the screen and use it for a printer screen. That doesn't sound with the effort. You could octoprint on it. Yeah. So actually, all of my printers work all of the printers I use for my videos use some sort of online feature. So like Octoprint Clipper. I'm working right now on adding, I have an old CR10 and I just added a new board to it. An SKR Mini. Hold on. And I'm thinking about making a video series out of I'm thinking about making a video series out of like upgrading my CR10. I can't land on what additions I want to make to it, because the original CR10 is so finicky because it's 12 volts. Every other Creality machine is 24, so it's like so frustrating to deal with. Like, I really wanted to put a sprite extruder on it, and there is a variant of the sprite extruder. Oh, somebody let the frog out and he probably died. Son of a gun. Everybody always messes with the stuff that I put on this server. Anyway, so I wanted to put a sprite extruder on the CR10 because there is a variant of the sprite extruder that takes 2.85 millimeter filament instead of the 1.75, and that with a 0.6 nozzle I think would be incredible for what it could put out on a CR10. But unfortunately, the sprite extruder is 24 volt and not 12, and then it's just a mess. So instead of that, I think I might do Clipper. But I have never installed Clipper myself, so. Sorry, I gotta listen to this video. I think they're saying that position matters. Hold on. Oh, sorry, I was ask Kirby, couldn't you convert something A24 down to 12 for the bed, like step down 5 volts? Yeah, so I could do that, but the question is, the thing that I'm kind of running into is that it's a CR10, which the CR10 came out before the Ender 3 came out. So it's almost a 10-year-old machine, and in order to do something like that, I'd have to like make a bunch of custom parts for it, and I'm like, honestly, wouldn't it just be better to buy a better printer at that point? You know, like the Neptune 4 Max is like on sale right now for $400, and I'm like, for $400 I could just make a Neptune, like I just buy a Neptune Max, and it would be way nicer than my CR10 ever could be. I mean, down the line, if I put enough money into it, I probably could get my CR10 to be as nice as something like the Neptune. But I'm like, how much effort do I want to put into it? And so what I'm thinking instead now is the Spider hot end with a pancake stepper as the price it up. Yeah, that's true. I might switch up which... Oh, God. Okay, so I cannot find the video that I looked up for the froglight. Minecraft. And whenever I look it up, I find my own video, which is pretty funny. Okay, here's one that uses way less materials. Oh my gosh. Actually, scratch that. It uses kind of a lot more materials. I might switch to these one. I might switch to this one instead. So I'm going to send the picture to myself so that I can pull this up on stream. Yeah, so what I'm kind of between is whether, so to put a cap on all of the stuff with my printer while I pull this up. So I'm kind of stuck right now on what exactly to do. Oh. Meld joiner. Oh, I see you just pinged me in the recreator. The meld joiner? Man, come on. So I've been working on, I didn't want to have to talk about this, but I might have to. There we go. And then so I don't want to talk too much about it because oh, hold on, my computer's having trouble. So I've been working on a project on the side that has to do with joining. And no, it's not a secret. I haven't added anything new. I've just tried a bunch of things that other people have tried. And I'm going to be fully transparent. I'm not as interested. I mean, if the possibility is if it's completely impossible, I'll give up. But I want to try everything that I can possibly think of before I give up. But I'm a lot more interested in seaming before it's recreated, as opposed to seaming after it's recreated, because it's a lot more dangerous to seam after it's recreated. I realize it's way harder to do that, and there's a lot of discussion in the Discord about that right now. So, and I also don't want to say anybody's wrong. I just think there's got to be something there, a way to seam before the plastic gets recreated. And so I've been working on that. Do tell why that's the case. So, in my opinion, I think that if you seam afterwards, you're making... one, I think it would be way easier if you could find a way to seam a bunch of the stripped plastic together, because then you would have reason to use all types of bottles, not just 2-liter bottles. Nope, that's not it. Let me pull up my reference. Nope. Picture making. Nope. Let me get this pulled up so I can start gathering materials, and then I will be all good to continue this conversation. But yeah, so I believe this is so those are the materials that I need to grab, which means I'm going to have to throw out like half of the stuff that I just did. Okay, so seaming. Reason to use all types and not just, that's when the router base shredder. That's true, but I'm a little bit of a ways away from being able to use an ArtMe. I want to get the recreator working really nice beforehand, and I have a lot of other projects that I've been talking to Josh about, and I don't want to... how do I say this and not sound off? I want to get a lot out of the recreator before I move to something like the ArtMe. But yes, you're absolutely right. For me right now, excuse me, I have a little bit of cold, and so I'm nursing off the effects of it. But I'm kind of I'm stuck kind of with the bottles. because what I'm doing right now is I'm recreating every type of bottle that I can get my hands on, even like little tiny bottles, and I'll hopefully be making a video about why I think that it's worth it to recreate every type of bottle and not just 2-liter bottles. For me, I use the um, I use all types of bottles because what I'll do is I'll like sit down and I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna clean all of the bottles that I need like right now, and I'll just like sit down and I'll clean all the bottles all at once. So it's not too much of a hassle for me to introduce those into what I already do. Shoot, this new one has different specs, so I'm gonna have to go back and get more stuff. Oh, what the heck? Why are there so many piglins? Oh my gosh, there's a lot of them. Oh, they do a lot of damage. They do a lot of damage. So the reason I want to I'm got myself like thinking about Minecraft and also thinking about Recreator stuff. So the reason I want to seam before you put I want to seam the plastic bottles and not the filament is because I want a system that like I can just sit there and I can, put in the G code that comes with the Recreator and just have it go through like a kilogram of plastic or make like an infinitely long roll. If I have to seam the each bottle, then I have to sit there and seam each bottle, and I feel like it'll take me longer post processing. Also, it right now it feels a little bit inconsistent. Now, you could just as easily say that my method is inconsistent, and that's why I'm working on it. I've had some success, but not great success. So I'm still working on it, and I have some pretty good ideas. I've tested a lot of stuff, and a lot of stuff hasn't worked, but I'm hopeful that I can get something that does work. Okay, so I need 2 chests. And then I need a stack of hoppers. Oh my gosh. We're gonna have to go back down and grab more wood and iron. Yeah, no. So Dreams, while you're here, I did want to bring this up because I think you of all people, or not of all people, my bad. I think you especially would think this is really funny being somebody from the, Recreator space. So, I've been pretty open that I'm a PhD student, and I work pretty closely with people in the dean's office at my university. And I was in there and I was showing off the Recreator. I was like, I'm a Recreator ambassador, and like what it does is it takes plastic bottles and turns them into a usable filament. And so they do 3D printing in terms of like research, and they do like industrial 3D printing. And like for industrial 3D printing, they don't even think about using filament. They only use pellets because the stuff that they're printing is like as big as a person. So like they're not going to. Speaking of which, I just got a text from them, which is pretty funny. Anyway, that Elgu printer that just got released. That's like this huge like machine. That's like what they deal with on an everyday basis. And so like they're not dealing with filament at all. And so when I showed them that, they were like, they laughed and they were like, why would you make a system that makes filament? And I was like, well, because I use filament, and they're like, just buy a hopper for your hot end that turns it into a so it makes your printer use shredded material. Because I was like, oh, the art me is what I would eventually like to get into. And I was like, there's no way. And they were like, oh, well, it's only like $400 for that. And I'm like, yeah, but what's the nozzle size? Like, there's no way. There's just no way. They were like, why be pressured into using filament forever? And I had to bite my tongue because I realized they're in the research world. So in the research world, they're dealing with printers as big as like people. So of course, filament is going to be like stupid. You're not going to want to use filament for a printer that's that big. But still, I was like, come on, really? Really? You gotta give me crap about that? Anyway. Okay, so this is not the one I wanted. This is the one I wanted. Okay, so now I have the 64 and that. I have the carpets. I need 8 ladders. And then I need 1 smooth stone for some reason. And 1 slab. Four fences. The pumpkin and... Now they ask for 4, but I don't know why they would ask for 4. And I only have 32. I'm gonna have to grab some more. I should label these. So, direct pellet feeder extruders do exist for desktop printers, but why use pellet feeder and lock yourself into that ecosystem when you can't get the when you can't dual extrude filament? Yeah, that's what I was also arguing, is that to switch to pellets makes it so that you now have to use pellets on every machine, and so it's a trade-off. It's a trade-off. Now, what I would really like to do, I do not want this to come off like weird at all when I say this, but I was kind of like, I breathed a sigh of relief when I saw CNC Kitchen's video, because I have had this dream since I started 3D printing. I was like, imagine if I just took literally, I took the garbage out of I took the recycling, and I just emptied it into a printer, basically. And so I'm actually not as interested in making how do I put this? I'm more interested in other filaments, because PT and PLA, PT is kind of an exception. PT is a little bit easier to work with when it comes to printing, honestly, than PLA is. But one of the biggest complaints that people have is like 3D printer materials are like hard to work with, and so I want to work with some like other materials and see. The big one that I hear nobody talk about is polypropylene, and I don't know, I haven't tested it, and I haven't seen any literature in the field yet, but I would really love to test polypropylene, because polypropylene is so now I'm going to say this as, so this is me, Ace Gamer. I'm stepping back for a second to me as the person. I have experience in plastics engineering, and I can tell you the industry as it is trying to move away from using PET and move to using just two plastics, polypropylene and HDPE, or at least that was the case for a few years back. Because the plastics industry is starting to see the writing on the wall that people don't... It used to be where the plastics industry could say, oh, the reason why we have so many issues is because people don't recycle. But people aren't listening to that anymore. They aren't falling for that lie anymore. They are correctly attributing the issue to the fact that plastic is really hard to recycle. And so one of the ways that the industry is going to trying to move towards addressing that is moving towards using less varied amounts of plastic. So now that doesn't necessarily mean that like industrial applications will start to move towards using that. It's mainly like your cutlery, and you can see that that's happened. To use an example that most people I think around the world would know is McDonald's. Back in the day, McDonald's used to have those kind of opaque plastic lids that were kind of crappy and paper cups. Now they've completely shifted to where they have, or at least in America, they've shifted to these clear plastic cups with the exact same plastic for the lid. And they've also shifted to a like tougher plastic on the straw. And to my knowledge, all of those plastics are the same one. The cup, the lid, and the straw. They're all polypropylene. And so then theoretically you could throw that entire cup in a shredder and extrude out. Now it's not that simple, but still. So I need cactus, sand, and some... And then I should be good. Okay, sorry. So what I would really like to do is start working with polypropylene, because I think it has the possibility to be a really great 3D printing plastic. But nobody prints with it. Oh my god, what happened? Somebody let the chickens out. This is so funny. UK is paper cup with a PET lid. So even then, so the lid used to be, actually, when you say PET lid, is it, what color is it? Is it like a kind of opaque, like, is it like an opaque kind of flimsy plastic? Or is it like a little bit of a tougher, clear plastic? It's frosted. So I don't have it in my hand. I'm not calling you a liar, but I think that's polystyrene. I don't think that that's PET. Because the frosted look is normally polystyrene. Now, normally when people talk about polystyrene, they talk about it as like a foam or like packing. Frosted and cracks when you put the straw in it. Yeah, I'm like 90% sure that what you're talking about is the polystyrene lids, because that's what we used to use in America. We've moved away from that, and we now use the... yeah, now is an excuse to... Wait, why are you attacking me? Get the heck away from me. So, now we're moving away from the poly... Thank you. We'll have to, yeah, I'll have to see, but I'm the way that you can test is, if you have any acetone, which I bet as a 3D printing guy, you probably have some acetone laying around, cut a little piece of it. I'm talking like pretty small, and put it with gloves, put a little bit of acetone on it. And if it turns into like a gel, it's polystyrene. If it doesn't react to acetone, specifically acetone. No acetone. Never use ABS. Well, yeah, that's true. But if you have any nail polish remover, it's the nail polish remover is acetone. But anyway, if you put the acetone onto the lid and it turns like gooey, then it's polystyrene. It's actually a unique property. Polystyrene is the only plastic that works like this, but it's not melting it's not melting it through temperature, and it's not a chemical reaction. It's actually just taking the air voids out of the material. I'm pretty sure it works on non-expanded polystyrene, like lids and such. But it's mostly common with. I hope I don't get in trouble for saying this, but you can make like a napalm substitute with it, because you can, like, you put styrofoam. That's why people will say like put styrofoam in gasoline, because styrofoam is one of those unique plastics where it doesn't dissolve like chemically. It'll just like melt without temperature. It's really unique. It's really cool. Do not do this for like. Do not do this to as like a replicatable thing, because it does release carcinogens, so you want to be really careful with it. It could get you really sick. And also, I do not condone it using. Yeah, do not. I'm not condoning the use of napalm. Please do not misconstrue what I'm saying. I'm trying to prove my point about which plastic is which. Anyway, we're really off topic here, but what I've noticed is that a lot of places are moving their plastics to be used from polypropylene instead of polystyrene and PET, because even PET is kind of hard to recycle. And I know I say this as a guy who uses the Recreator, but it has the capability to be a little bit more dangerous, because if you this is true with every plastic, but if you over melt it, you'll get, oh my gosh, there we go. You'll release carcinogens, and PET can release some nasty ones. HDPE and polypropylene don't release as nasty a chemicals, so they're a little bit of a safer bet. Okay, perfect. We already got some. So what I'm thinking here is that I could just go... What I need to see is if... I'm trying to make sure that they spawn. So I'm gonna build like this really big... But yeah, what I really would love to get my hands on an ArtMe, but I think I should... I have a lot on my plate as it is with the projects that I'm doing, and I don't want to overextend myself, but I am super excited with the stuff that's going on. Mainly what I would like to do in the short term is, if I can nail down a way to use less, how do I say this? Use the lower amounts of materials that the Recreator puts out, because at the end of the day, most of the plastic that you get... You have carrot cake on your plate. So, the biggest downside of the Recreator is that most of the material in a plastic bottle is in the neck and the feet. That's just, that's just the facts of how it is, whether we like that or not. And so you're not getting super high returns by doing something like the Recreator, as you could with something like the ArtMe, which can use just shredded scraps. But what I'd like to do is, if I can get a way to make like a giant roll of filament, I would like to transition one of my printers completely into only using... Oh, guess who showed up an hour late? Hey, OMB. I'd like to transition my printers, or one of my printers, into just printing PET, and I have a bunch of projects with that. But I'd like to have it so that I can, do like, what's it called? See, they are spawning up here. That's really weird. Why are they not spawning down here? But yeah, what I would really love to do is ideally to get some type of like kilogram roll of like pet that I've made on the Recreator, and that way I don't have to keep pulling it out. Instead, what I can do is I can run a couple pet prints during the day, and then overnight I can dry it, and then I can do that like every day. Like I come down, I pull the material out of the dryer, and I feed it into my printer, because I'm still not super comfortable printing pet overnight, like without watching it. Some of my PLA prints I will print without watching them, but my hottest pet prints or hottest PLA prints that I do are like 220 degrees, 230. But at 260, it's a lot hotter on the hot end. So I'm a lot more nervous about it. Ah, son of a gun. Have you seen Viduko and his prints? Did he put his stuff in the chat? Is that the one that like looked like a spaceship? I'm not good with names, but I'm pretty sure those are the ones that like he does like spaceships and stuff. Ace Gamer play Geometry Dash. Is that the new meme, OMB? Is that gonna be the new game that we shifted from Pizza Tower to Geometry Dash? He printed Bender and made a few 1 kilogram rolls. Okay. Yeah, once I get a good seaming technique down, I think I might be in a situation to be making a bunch of kilogram rolls. But yeah, I'll get around to Pizza Tower eventually. I swear. I'm not lying. I will play it. I just don't know when. I've got Minecraft right now to play. Oh man, I wish I could find some sand. Why is it so hard to find sand? Who doesn't have sand? I'm gonna have to go to my own place. This sucks. Yeah, so I'm working on a bunch of videos that use PT in a larger capacity. And I also what I'd like to do, and I talked with Josh about this, but I would like to see about. I've always had an interest. So, did you want to wheat farm? I know a guy. Maybe I'll have to chat with Kirby about possibly adding you to the server. But where's it going? Oh, yeah. So I've always been really interested in could I sell some of the 3D prints that I make, and I would love to make them out of recycled material. Why can I not find... There we go. I just need literally 1 block of it. Okay, so this is the one that has all the materials in it. So I need this, and the ladders. Now I am completely done and ready to build. So now let's go back to the nether. My music ran out, which is great. I'm going to play a little bit of this, and then I'll go back to Sonic music. Please play Pizza Tower next Thursday. Unfortunately, OMB, I probably won't. But I will play it soon. Maybe when we get to... in March, I have spring break. If I get a little bit more time on my hands, and I get a chance to sit down and test it, I will play Pizza Tower after that. I don't want to just go right into it. And I haven't had time to test it out yet, unfortunately. But then after I play it, what's going to happen? I can't make every stream a Pizza Tower stream. So then what are you going to watch? What about Geometry Dash? That I don't know, because do they... Is there a way to play it on PC? The only way I know of is the only way I know how to play Geometry Dash is on mobile. So I'd have to see if it has a... it does have a Steam port. Okay. I'll have to look into it. I'm not going to make any promises, but I'm not going to tell you I won't play it. That's for sure. Okay. How do I want to go about this? Because this is like a dig down into the earth kind of build. It's literally $4. Hey, money's not the problem here. It's all about time, unfortunately. Oh, come on. Is there a two-player Sonic game? Ooh. So Sonic Mania technically has a multiplayer aspect to it. I used to play that so much with my one friend back in the day. It's a lot of fun. I could, like, in the future look towards making some more like multiplayer games and have some people play on there with me. Classic share physically at the same console. Oh yeah, well, Sonic Superstars just came out, and that one is like really heavy into the it's really heavy into the like play with friends kind of thing. Yeah. Oh, I don't need two here. I just have one. So I'm gonna try and make like this huge area. I don't know how much I don't have. Unfortunately, it's down here. I should have a frog down here eating all these guys while I'm building. I am really excited to play Sonic Mania on Thursday because I have been a Sonic fan for like a large chunk of my life, and I have not gotten to play enough Sonic games on stream. I'm hoping I can show off. Steam has some voodoo. Oh yeah, Steam Remote Play Together legitimately is like what made a lot of my friendships with people. We would play, like, I would buy games just to play Steam Remote Play Together with them. Steam Remote Play Together is so much fun. Oh my gosh, it is amazing. Obviously, since it's over an internet connection, it's a little bit more flaky than sitting on the couch and playing with somebody, but you don't always have that kind of time to be able to make, like, to be able to do that. Have you tried Steam Link? Is that the, like, box that you can plug into your TV? Or are you talking about, like, sharing your Steam Steam inventory with somebody? Steam Link was my desktop for a while. Yeah, is that what it's called? The Steam Link, the box that you can plug into your TV? Because I do have that, and I've wanted to set it up because I have a bunch of games that I want to play with my. This is gonna sound weird, but with my parents, and they're not gonna sit around my PC as I play. It's an app for mobile where you can. Oh, that's right, I forgot. I'm too old. Okay, so OMB, this legitimately might be older than you. But Steam Link used to be a physical thing that you bought. It wasn't an app. but the physical box did so poorly in terms of like sales that they stopped selling the box, and you could only buy, or instead you could download the app on your phone, and now you can download it on your Apple TV. Well, I don't think that Steam Remote Play Together and Steam Link are the same thing, because Remote Play Together is still a thing. You can still do it. But the Steam Link is a completely different thing. It's like now it's an app, but it's so that you can play your Steam games on mobile or any device that can stream games to it. Again, it used to be a physical box that you put on your TV, but now it's an app on your phone, and you can get it on Apple TV too, which is kind of cool. I think it's this way. Oh yeah, one of my buddies, or actually, Mike. He streams on this channel with me every once in a while. Do you play Geometry Dash on mobile? No, I don't play Geometry Dash on mobile. I don't play Geometry Dash at all. My buddy Mike, he has a Steam controller. He has all that cool stuff. Sometimes I feel really jealous of his collection sometimes. Okay, hopefully I'm not... Oh, shoot. This isn't in the same biome anymore. Okay. So, like, here is... Actually, I have an original Game Boy. Well, back in my day, I didn't get my Game Boy secondhand. I got it directly from the source. Can I see the chunk borders? No. We went to Target and we got the actual Game Boy. Back in the day. Sorry, I'm counting. I don't like to be quiet on stream. Never had DMG, only color. Yeah, I had... so my sister actually got the Game Boy Advance. Wait, how do you remember the Target SpongeBob ad from 2002 if you're 10 years old? Do you mean you, like, watched it on YouTube, or what's... This is so funny. I on stream normally with Kirby, I play the child card where I'm like, I'm baby, but now I can be like, I'm old. I watched it somewhere. That's how I found out about it. Gotcha. Okay. I never had the SpongeBob Game Boy. I can't remember if I wanted it or not. I always wanted the SpongeBob CRT. Which Dreams, I don't know if I don't exactly know your age, but I don't know if you remember the CRTs that were themed after characters. Like they had the Disney Princesses CRT, and they had the Lightning McQueen one. I always wanted the Lightning McQueen one because I was a huge Cars fan as a kid. This is gonna date me so much to talk about. I want a Pepino CRT. I figured either that or you'd want the that's it, or the noise CRT. That's the only other one that I thought that you'd say. I don't know what I'm doing, if I'm being old enough to have been drinking longer than OMB has been around. Oh my gosh. I feel so old, no offense. When we're talking about certain things and then like a lot of the guys or girls in the Recreator Discord, they talk about like kids and I'm like, I'm a youngin'. I'm one of the young bucks in the 3D printing space. It's funny. I'm in that like weird transition gap of age. I summed it up to Kirby. I said, for a VTuber, I'm really young. For a VTuber fan, I'm a little bit older. I'm in like a weird kind of like weird space. So hopefully we start getting some slime spawn up here. If not, I'm screwed and I won't be able to make this. So, moving on from talks about age to make everybody feel included here. For some reason, I'm dragging a crumb across my trackpad. That sucks. You gotta get that clean, buddy. I kind of want to talk a little bit more about printers because I was gonna spend my day today talking about printers with Kirby, but Kirby's out today, so I won't be able to. But I don't think I need my axe anymore. I don't need rotten flesh. I don't need these chests, so I can fill these with stone. Ah, yes, we're getting some spawns. Yes, okay, sweet. That's what I like to see. So, the main things that I'm thinking about doing here are I have an old Ender. It has an upgraded SKR Mini on it. I don't really like it, and I had talked about selling the SKR to... Should have named the Mania stream They See Me Rollin'. Yeah, I always try and make the joke go with the stream that I'm doing. Like, I still think that my Super Mario Galaxy stream had the best title, where I said, one small wahoo for man, one triple jump for mankind, which is this is a funny bit. Anyway, so for printers, I'm not exactly sure whether I want to scrap my Ender 3 and scrap the Ender 3 and sell the board to Kirby, or whether I want to refurbish the Ender and switch it to a sprite extruder. I don't know. I'm kind of torn between what to do. Because I have this itch to mod. Like, that's the only thing about the Creality machines that's like a blessing and a curse, is like you get them and you're like, man, I want to mod these because you see how many like cool mods there are. But then you're like, for how much money you sink into modding a Creality machine, it's like you might as well just buy a better machine at that point. It's kind of tough. I'm sick of getting gassed on my island. Oh, sick! Look at those spawn rates. We're getting lots of spawns. I think I need to light it up a little bit because I think they spawn when it's like more lit up. And I'm pretty sure that lights will deter other mobs from spawning. I don't know though. That gas needs to get out of here. Does that break glass? Oh, they break glass. Title for the Pizza Tower stream should be OMB wanted this for over 2 months, so I gave him what he wanted. That is a very good idea. I'm probably going to do an iteration of that. So, so I have been talking to Kirby and like he and I workshop like to talk about what's a good idea for stream. I have this idea for the Pizza Tower stream that I think will be like really funny. But I just don't know. I just need more time to do it. A Revo and a BL Touch. So well, actually I forgot about that. I took the BL Touch off of it because I put it on my CR10 instead. But I would really like to... So it has the SKR on it. I'm not familiar with the Revo and what the advantages of using the Revo are. The only reason I'm such a shill for the Sprite Extruder is because it has worked fantastically on my Ender 2. And I'm like, man, I want this on all my other ones because it's... Honestly, giving Creality the benefit of the doubt, I think that the Sprite Extruder is phenomenally designed. I think it's a marvel. No, there are 120 achievements in Geometry Dash on Steam. Oh, I definitely won't be getting all those. There's no way. I know Geometry Dash Creative came out, or whatever it's called, and that was like a huge deal. People have been making a bunch of TikTok videos about it. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot to say this. So, on a previous stream, I had said, and it was true, but I couldn't post on TikTok for the longest time, and I was very frustrated because I was like my TikToks weren't posting, and it was so frustrating. But just yesterday, I figured out how I can post my TikToks, so I should be back to posting on TikTok regularly. I gotta catch up on videos because I have about 2 weeks worth of YouTube Shorts that have come out in the time that I haven't posted on TikTok. So I'm probably going to be posting like every day on TikTok to make up for it. But then hopefully I'll be back to regularly scheduled East content on TikTok for anybody here that is on my TikTok page. I need to go look at the Sprite Extruder. Yes, definitely look at the Sprite Extruder. It is really nice. And it's a, for the most part, drop-in replacement for the like regular hot end, like the regular hot end and extruder and everything. It's an all-in-one all metal direct drive extruder and hot end kit, and it's like phenomenal. It on the Ender 3 and the Ender 3 V2, I believe, it's you don't need any new like additions for the board or anything. And it even has a built-in mount for the CR Touch. Also, to take it on and off of the gantry is just 4 bolts and a cord, so it's really easy to work with it if you get any like issues with the extruder. It is phenomenal. Saving pocket money for a K1, so probably not buying it solo. That's fair enough. I bought the K1 when it was on the sale with Micro Center, and it was great. OMB just launched GD, and it said, at the end of the day, it is night. That's funny. Alrighty. I'm gonna try and... I have mixed feelings on my K1. I need to work with it a little bit more. but it kind of really frustrated me because I think it was originally kind of rushed. I don't know. It's not been great. It's kind of, I don't know. It's got some kinks that needs to get worked out. Hopefully they fix them, but I'm not going to hold my breath. Tried Pet 1 on the K1 yet. Honestly, I can't even get the K1 to print. I can't even get the K1 to print PLA. I have to work on the profiles a little bit more. I don't know if I can. So Kirby and I were messing around with custom firmware because the K1 comes with, oh shoot, it comes with Clipper, but it's like Creality's version of Clipper. It's not like just a regular Clipper install. And so you don't have all of the stuff that comes with the normal Clipper install. And yeah, it's not a decorate. I use it quite a bit, but I just need to get, I don't know. When I rooted the device and installed my own instance of Clipper with Kirby's help, it was working fantastically, and that's what a lot of my most recent videos have been about, is I've actually used the K1 for those videos. But problem is, a new firmware came out and Kirby was like, oh, this will be great and it'll like transform your workflow. And I was like, oh, that sounds great. And I immediately downloaded it, and it messed up my it messed something up in the printer. And so I had to factory reset it. And so I'm back to the factory, and the factory install of Clipper on the K1 is not very good. So I just need time to sit down with it and fix it. I need to go through and I need to run like VFA, and I need to run some other calibration tests to really get it perfect. It's kind of like just all right now. I get really bad ringing, and I get really bad ghosting, and I need to fix that. But to be fair, my Ender 3 V2 has just as many issues with ringing and Z wobble. I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever be able to get them all out. And every time I talk to Kirby about it, he's like, he's got some like crazy solution for it, and I just don't have the time to put in all the effort to do the, because Kirby's printing is it's a business for him. He sells his stuff on Etsy, but I don't have that advantage. It's just for like my YouTube page and for like content and stuff. And so my prints are good enough for content, so I don't necessarily need to make a lot of the big changes that he proposes. And so, yeah, I just need to sit down and kind of give all of my printers some TLC, and then I'll be there to start taking on some of the bigger Recreator projects. I'm looking at how I can convert my CR10 to all metal so I can print with PT on it. I would really like to do some massive prints with PET. I think that would be cool. But again, everything is related. So printing big prints requires seamed plastic. So then the holdup is, well, when am I going to get the seaming technique down? And then it's like, well, also I'll need way more plastic. So it's like, yeah, PET, Pizza Tower. That's what it stands for. Yeah, PET is a type of plastic, and It's what the Recreator makes. It's that machine that I built on my video, early, the big announcement video that I had, that I know that you watched, and you watched to the end, right, OMB? So yeah, I'm not exactly sure. I've got the bug. I want to make a bunch of like modifications, and I think it would make a really fun video. Making the filament runout sensor video recently was very fun. Pretty much every video I put out has a purpose. So like the filament runout sensor, the video, the purpose of it was because now I have a filament runout sensor, I can do prints that run out, like pet prints. So that's my kind of temporary solution to the seaming, so that I can go ahead and start printing with more pet. But yeah. Eventually, if I get good enough at recreating, I might have to get a second recreator, which is, I'm not exactly sure how or which one I'll do. I have been in talks with Josh about his, like, I forget the kit that you can buy. I forget what specifically. I'd look to move it to the hot end if you haven't already. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of moving it to the hot end, because then if it runs out really close to the hot end, then you have plastic stuck in your hot end. So instead, and I think you would think this is cool, I have coded in my firmware the printer and the runout sensor know the distance between the runout sensor and the nozzle and where the filament goes into. And so when it runs out, it will let the printer run for a certain amount of millimeters before it then goes, okay, we're officially out of filament. So it will actually continue to print if it's technically beyond the runout sensor. I'll try and grab a video of it to show that off in the future. But basically, I turned my filament runout sensor into like a pseudo, like it's up at the top, but it works almost like it was down at the hot end, and it's a little bit safer, because then if the filament does run out, it doesn't run out into the middle of the print. Too much technical language. My mind has died. Sorry. Pizza Tower, Geometry Dash, The Noise. I'm trying to think of Pizza Face. It's pizza time. Hope that helps you out. But yeah. The firmware that I use on my Ender 3 V2 is so good, I wish I could put it on all of my printers. It's not my own. It's by a guy on GitHub made it, and it is like phenomenal firmware. Sorry, I'm trying to balance between the two of you over what I'm talking about here. But yeah. So my filament runout sensor does work that way. I get what you're saying. You don't want to be too far away from the hot end and have it be like it runs out and you have like a bunch of filament left on the roll. But you also don't want it to run out in the middle of your hot end and then it's like sucks. My brother Herobrine is Oh? Sorry, I guess we've got the brother of Herobrine here in the chat with us today. Oh, my music reset. There's too much to balance here. So I'm thinking I might build it like kind of over here, maybe. Because I think if I build it here, there's a lot of. My name is Haron, and nobody cares about me despite me being a super scary real myth. Sorry to hear that. Oh, come on. I'm just wrestling. And a ghast? Get out of here. He's gonna kill me, isn't he? Haha. Oh gosh, what where did I put the Oh, I put the rockets in my house. Is that my normal run speed? Oh my gosh. So yeah, I am trying. Oh, hey, it's Fuzzy. So I built the platform for the frog farm. I just haven't finished it. Hey, I don't know what's going on in here either. We were talking about printing, and then OMB wanted to talk about Geometry Dash and Pizza Tower, and then Heron came in, who is apparently the brother of Herobrine. I don't know. A lot of stuff going on in chat today. I am just building the frog farm, though. And it is not that way. I keep getting lost. It is over here. I wish this would stop spawning ghasts. That would be sweet if that would happen. So I'm thinking like here would be the best place to make it. Like kind of off to the side of all of this. So like they come from like one side. I could make it in the middle, but then I'd have to expand this out. I don't exactly know what I'm doing, so that is one thing. But I can turn off my reference, I think. Oh my god, get out of here! I kill you. I'm gonna kill you! It's a little quiet without Kirby. That's true, that's true. Oh my god, look at how many there are! There's so many slimes! Oh my god! Ah! There's too many! There's too many! I can't build up here! Well, at least I know this works. I was a little worried that it wasn't gonna work. And Gigi's here too? Who's not here? Okay. Get away from me! Get away from me! No!
Yayo!
Oh shit! Gigi's in the actual chat. Farm the magma cream. I don't have a sword. This is insane. Oh my god.
Can you unmute so I can hear you?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh.
I had forgotten that I was muted. Buy one. Nah. I don't feel like it. I'm gonna take this crossbow so I can shoot the ghasts. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I did have a sword. There we go. Waking up in Gigi's bed is a little sus. It's just.
Yo.
Why is that
Yo,
sus?
no,
We're brother
no,
and
no.
sister.
Yeah.
Sometimes I go into her room and I leave the door open just to fuck with her.
Yeah.
It's hella funny. Okay. Alright, so I gotta be really quick about this. I do not trust that I'm not gonna get overwhelmed with slimes. So I need to pull up the video.
They about to pull up for real.
Okay, I pull up. Hop out at the after party. You and all your friends, you love it, Bacardi. I'm definitely not singing that just because Fauna sings it when she streamed. Here's the chest I need. I'm trying to keep my distance not like far.
Yeah.
That boy sus. That boy sus. That boy. That boy. I feel like Gigi and you and I have not talked in a long time. It's good. I'm sick as fuck right now.
I am very tired from class, but currently, can I update stream on what I've been doing?
So Gigi has been making me a new model.
Oh,
No, I'm kidding.
I have actually been working on that.
Let's go. Okay.
But it's
All
a
right.
very, very slow process because I am finishing Kool-Aid.
I know this is gonna seem random. I guess I could always extend the platform out, but I'm gonna go right here. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Building.
Froglight farm. 8, 9. Okay, perfect. By 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This is such an odd location. This is why I don't build stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Here's where it's going to be. It's kind of like off-center a little bit, but it actually doesn't matter where the platform is. You're supposed to build this like actually in the world and dig it down in, so it's gonna be like kind of challenging for me to actually build this. It's gonna be an interesting build. I feel like it's been forever since you've been on a Minecraft Tuesday. I feel like, gosh, when was the last time you were on Minecraft Tuesday?
I don't remember. I promise. I promise I will. I can't stay for the entire stream because you stream in one of my classes.
Well, I'm gonna be getting off early today. I know I always say I'm gonna get off at 5, and then I don't get off at 5. I get off before, like way later. But today's different. Am I excited for the storage room? Sure. That boy says, that boy says, that boy says. I'm excited that you guys have the storage room so that I don't have to organize stuff anymore. But no, I'm very excited for it. I don't really have anything to say. I'm sorry. I nothing like bad. I literally, it's just it's something that the server has needed for a long time. And so I'm glad it's finally getting done.
I'm excited to finally be able to like put random items from all of the chests because I'm sorry, but I like to organize my chests, but I never know how to truly organize them good.
Well,
So
the
it's gonna be
one that they're
lovely to like
building, it
walk.
has room for every single item in the
Yeah,
game. So
yeah,
there's like huge.
yeah. I'm excited to finally be able to walk in a room and be like, oh, this is where the lanterns are, and know
Yeah,
where the
now to
fuck
be
they
fair,
are.
it does lag your game even just being in the
Mhm.
same room, so it's not like uber convenient, but it is really nice that it'll organize
Mhm.
everything. So, like today, I spent like half of the stream just getting the materials to build this farm,
Mhm.
and in the future, I won't have to do that because all of the items will be in the same spot. No, I'm super excited for it. I just don't want to have to work on it. I want to do my own thing. Yeah, it's a good thing I'm building this the way that I'm building it. Look at how many slimes there are. Hella slimes. Also, us building it up above the top of the nether here is like basically we're building it in a perimeter. I know Fuzzy, you understand what I'm saying. Basically, because we're up above the top here, there's nowhere else that slimes can spawn, so they spawn like crazy up here. Alrighty, and I'm lighting it up so nothing else can spawn. Ah, shoot, son of a gun. Depends on height. Yeah, but since we're like up here, there's nowhere else that they can really spawn.
Slime just jumped off.
Yeah, they jump off all the time. I'm thinking of putting a wall around this of
Mhm.
glass so that they can't spawn on top there and they also can't jump and get you. But I
Mhm.
want to get like the whole perimeter around the frog farm set up first. After digging out the 9x9, find the center block and place a sand block with a solid block underneath it.
Oh, great.
Oh, yeah, that'll be a little rough. Okay, so we want the sand block to be equal to
Equal to where you're standing right now.
so
So
1, 2,
scaffold
3,
down
4.
from like the side.
Okay.
Oh, I'm watching your stream.
Two.
You should
Screen share.
to me. Yeah,
What?
so I'm not
Ah,
slow.
but then my computer's gonna lag trying to stream two things. Alright, how do I build down?
Fuck. Do I have a oh, I have a story for stream. Alright. So I'm not gonna say what like university I'm at because that'll dox me, but
And me. The fuck?
and you.
Ow.
Doxing doesn't hurt people. But anyway, so I'm in my dorm, right? All right. So Ace knows where I go. So, I'm in my.
I need a
dorm,
capture
right?
PC. Yeah, I do need a capture PC. No, continue on. I'm just talking to chat.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
I'm
working
in my-
perfectly.
Shut
Look.
the fuck up.
Look, watch. No, like watch the slimes.
Oh.
This is what they're supposed to be doing.
But I'm sitting in my dorm ready getting ready for class, and I look out my window and I'm like expecting like the usual. I look to my my left and I make eye contact with a raccoon, like a whole raccoon.
Whole ass raccoon.
Yeah, whole ass raccoon, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then it proceeds to cling on to the drain that's like right near my dorm because my dorm is on the edge of my dorm room is on the edge of my dorm building. I'm like, what the fuck? And it grips onto the drain and starts climbing up, and I'm like, is that so? In
Is that
my
a
dorm,
fucking
in my in my university, there is a joke going around that raccoons live on top of my specific dorm building, and
It's not a joke
I think it's
anymore.
true. It's not a joke anymore. I thought it was a joke, and I was like, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to. I didn't know if I should take.
Make eye contact with the raccoon.
I didn't know if I should if I should text. If I should text. I didn't get a picture, and I'm like, no one's gonna believe me that I just saw this raccoon. Come to find out that the person living above me is in one of my classes.
And they mentioned it in class.
They mentioned it in class. I'm like, I live under you, and they go, no way.
This is gonna be so fun to
that's the
mine out.
story. That's the story of the campus raccoon. Oh, there's also on campus there's a squirrel that's missing half of its tail, and it's called Havy. He's fun. He's great.
5. Ah, I screwed it up. Shoot. Now I've got to try and magically get down onto that. Fuck. Ah, yes, I got it. I'm so ballin'. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, perfect. Let me see if he goes down any further with this device. Okay. I need to go down 1 to make the... Look, it's working so well. They're just falling in line. My pickaxe just broke. This could not go worse.
Was that your special ace?
No,
Pickaxe?
no, I don't have. I don't
Oh.
use my ace pickaxe anymore because I worry too much about breaking it. I haven't used it since we dug that huge pit.
The
Oh,
duality.
come on,
of
just
man.
get me up there. So, skill issue. So true. I'm just gonna grab a bunch of pickaxes. I don't care. Pickaxe.
I do have to tell chat. I do be munching in the
Ace is the
background, so if
poorest
I-
person on the server. Who gave you the emeralds? It was me!
I do have to say, I do be munching on stream because it is my lunch hour.
True.
Dude,
The
that-
poorest person on stream. Yeah, but who's having the most fun? It's me. It's me. It was the raid farm. Cap. Cap. I accuse you of capping. Who got you those villagers? It was me, Barry. I put those villagers there. Oh! Ooh, Minecraft parkour. It does kind of suck that you can't hear the music. What is cap? Jeez. And who AFK'd the raid farm? Tim did. You'll not win this. I built the original village with everything in it. I was the one What did you get when you started this server? Kirby gave you a starting gift where he was like, oh, here's a bunch of items. How do you think he got all that stuff? How do you think he got all those enchants? It was me, Barry, from the very beginning. Ah, shit, I went too far. I'm not counting. IFK. Yeah, that's right. Dreams AFK'd on it. Gigi, this Friday, the video, one of the videos that I filmed at your apartment goes live.
Yo.
The flower one goes live.
Yo.
I finished editing.
People are gonna see.
I finished editing all. No, I edited out. I even edited out in one of the. What's the point of getting all of those book villagers if you're never gonna use them? Are you using this as an insult towards me, or are you saying I don't quite get what your point is with that, but I got them for Kirby because he uses them. Oh, fuck! I went too far again. So, I made careful, in one of the backgrounds of the footage that I grabbed at your place, your keys were in the shot.
Oh, no.
And I didn't want somebody to clone your keys, so... I'm telling you to use the villagers to get good gear. I have a good pickaxe, but I don't want to break it. And I don't want to have to keep stopping to, I don't want to have to keep stopping to, like, refix my pickaxe.
Oh no! Ah! Oh god! Ow!
Me win.
I just stabbed my tongue with a fork. Ow.
Swag. Me when I'm me when I'm caught swagging too hard.
God had to nerf me, so he made me fucking stupid.
Stupid. I'm stupid.
I also like that my model is just peeking out of the bottom.
Yeah.
I'm just vibing.
I went in and I edited a bunch of my OBS settings when I put in my new thing. I wish I could like crouch to use less of the rocket, if that made sense. Makes sense. My bad. Get out of here! Get out of here!
Get out of here! Bark, 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 bark.
Stabbing your tongue was a matter of thine. Oh, because those are the pieces of those are like the tongs, right?
Yeah. Don't you know that Ace is a noodle? He doesn't know the parts of a fork.
What? What are you on about? Blood is yapping over here. Actually, shut up. Oh, I'm stuck. I am the angry pumpkin. Oh, Gigi, did you see who, tweeted at me recently?
No. Oh, wait. I think I did. You mentioned it. You texted me because you wanted to, because you were trying to get emulatory stuff.
Yes, I did. I bet Ace doesn't know his phonetic alphabet. Excuse me?
No, wait, that's onomatopoeia. I was about to say, isn't that like boom, crash, bang? But that's onomatopoeia. That's not phonetic. I'm stupid. Bro, yapping too far.
trying to focus on my build, and everybody can't stop making fun of me for not doing what I say I'm gonna do on stream. And then when I try to do it, what I said I was gonna do on stream, everybody's yapping in the background. But yeah, I was hype as shit. Cynthia followed me on Twitter and then tweeted at me. I was like, oh, let's fucking go. Mission accomplished. Distracting me from the bag. Oh, man. Okay, sweet. I'm hesitant to put the floor in because then all the guys are gonna get down here. Okay. I'm not yapping in the background, I'm texting in the foreground. That's a very funny comment. Okay. Can I get through that space? I can. Let's go. And then now I'm safe. Oh god. Oh my god, I forgot about this step. Gigi, I don't think you're ready for this step. Are you ready to see what I have to do? Can you take a guess?
What? You gotta put snow. I
have to die. No.
Oh.
I have to put 81 hoppers. I have to put 81 hoppers down. I think it's 81 if I am doing my math right.
Oh dear lord.
Yeah. I finally got a KMV switch. I had heard about KMV switches. I think Kirby was talking about it. Only 81. Did you know that Alright, you're starting to sound like a grandpa over here. I had to walk uphill both ways to school every day. Guys, you don't understand how hard Fuzzy has it. He has to play Minecraft. Fighting for my life.
I'm listening to
I'm listening to Sonic music.
I'm listening to Minecraft Music Box music. Fuck you.
Alright, I gotta make sure. I don't think it matters which way the hoppers are facing.
You know what you need? You need to live and learn. Sorry. Come on, please.
What? I didn't hear you. I'm watching this video. I'm busy, okay? I'm doing shit. Fuzzy's over here like...
He's so mean. He's so mean.
He's so mean to me. Why is so mean? Gosh, this is such a cursed, like, hopper setup. This is so funny. They're going around in a circle. I'm gonna take out these ones, because these are gonna, like, slow everything down. I just gotta undo all of my work that I did here. Hold on. I think this is from the Olympic Games. Okay, now I can go like this. Me when I'm placing hoppers. Okay. As soon as I finish this, though, that's it for the stream, so. I don't have that mod that, had a handful of coal gravel for breakfast. Alright, just to make sure that this works. Alright, sweet. It works. Okay, now I need to go back up.
You're so mean sometimes.
So mean to me. Me?
Yeah.
What did I do?
You're so mean to me.
He's so mean to me.
He's so mean
to me.
He's so mean to me. He goes, you stupid, dumb idiot. And then I look in the mirror and I go.
And then I go, and I disappear into the ether.
He goes, dumb idiot. And I go, dumb idiot.
And I go, wah, wah.
Bro got the yahoo.
Yahoo! Look at him falling. I kind of undershot this, but that's okay. I'm locking in to build these stairs. Okay, there we go. Good. Oh man, they got down onto my stairs. Look at them go. Bye bye. Alright. Good there. There we go. Boom, boom. Alright, and then what happened to my torches? Oh, they're there. One here, one here. And then I'll put one here. Good. Yeah, I need to build the cage for this thing real quick. Alright, Optifine installed. Let's see if I can get 6 FPS instead of 5. Oh my god. Bro's fighting for his life with his Minecraft setup. Wait, where'd the other shulker go? Did I leave it up there? I think I left. I hope I left it up here. Otherwise, that means that it got dropped. Okay, there it is. I haven't even brought the frogs in yet. That's gonna be like... I might do that off stream because that is gonna take me forever to do.
Man, I'll be sleepy. I might go take a nap.
I'm a sleepy. No, you should stay for stream. It would be really funny if you did. Oh wait, that's what the scaffolding's for, you idiot! I should build like a 6th gen i7 waiting for RAM. Didn't realize it used newer than what I had. Oh, so you can't set it up because of the RAM. Wait, you can't place. Hold on. Did they change that so now you can't place scaffolding on hoppers? Okay.
Alright. I do be.
You're leaving?
Yeah, because I'm eepy.
You died.
Didn't I do it for you?
Oh man, I don't have the cactus. They're in the other one.
Have fun for the rest of your stream.
Oh, I'll have a lot of fun.
Stream.
Say goodbye, chat. Bye-bye. Have fun. I know I won't. Stop hitting me. Three, 4. Oh my gosh. So you said you've been out of the gaming scene for 10 years now. What have you done with so much free time? I am going the right way. Sweet. Okay. Now that that's made... Okay. Alright. So... being an adult, don't recommend it. That's pretty funny. I just noticed, I think the ladders might be so that I can get back up once I've jumped in. But I don't actually need those, so... Oh, my jump was almost gimped there. At least eye level with the golem. Oh, the cactus is killing it. It jumped up here to get this cactus. I'm getting so tired of dealing with the slimes. Oh my gosh. I wish I could turn it to peaceful really quickly so I could just stop having to deal with them. But unfortunately, I can't. Okay. Boom. 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 And then I need to get rid of all of these. The heck? Why did that not work? Why did that not work? What? What? Your last gaming upload video was in December 2012. Holy moly. I should check. That might be my last gaming upload. Oh. Back when I used to make videos like that. I need to make more videos like that. Oh, no. I'm stuck in here. Oh, wait. There we go. Okay. Man, I am dying. I need more. I'm not keeping myself well adjusted here. There we go. That's a cool thing about there being a bunch of what's it called down there? A bunch of hoppers down there. Is now I can just drop whatever item I want and I don't have to worry about it. Come on! Ah, I wish this was in peaceful. But I think I'd have to have... If you didn't have keep inventory, you'd be screwed. Yeah, well, that's why we have keep inventory. It took me forever to convince Kirby to let the server be keep inventory. Finally got him. And the server has been wonderful ever since. There we go. Finally. Okay. So now that we're good here, we can break all... Ah! Get away from me! Okay. Okay. Carpet. Here we go. Well, the farm's working. It's just working a little too well now. Now I've got too many mobs down here. I should have put the carpet in before. Where do they keep coming from? Okay, quickly. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, stop placing them in the same spot. So this is how magma farms work. Yeah, and I'm at an advantage because I'm on top of the nether, so I have less spawns. Okay. So now what? Okay. Now is the fun part. I thought they were automated and you didn't have to kill them. So you can make ones that do. But I'm not making a magma farm. I'm making a froglight farm. So I don't want them to die automatically. I want them to live so that I can you'll see in a second. See, they'll freeze to death and then they become really small. Damn sarcasm tags aren't working. Did I miss something? My bad, dreams. Oh, get out of here. Nah, get out of here. Shoot, I'm gonna have to block this off. Is this working? Ow! Get out. Oh no. There we go. Now they shouldn't be able to get me. Oh, never mind. They can jump through. I need to get out of here. Shoot, I'm missing. Okay, so then I need to block this off. There we go. Now we're good. And so it seems to be working perfectly in terms of efficiency. Now I just need to add the frogs, which hopefully doesn't take a long time. Oh my gosh, you're kidding. I literally just have to bring the frogs here and push them in. I thought I had to, like, set them up. Okay. So, let me put all this crap I don't need in this chest. And then we're good to go, I think, on... Yeah, this is the one that I'm going to need, like, a lot of. Okay. So now I want to put at least 2 of every frog in there for right now, just to make sure that it works. Technically, the fences are supposed to be 1 block higher, but they're actually working okay. Okay. So... Bye bye. Alright. Well, now that I'm back here, I could grab two of the... Well, first I gotta get leads, but what I'm probably gonna do is grab... I can grab 2 orange slimes from here. I believe the white ones are made in the jungle. There we go. Leads. I knew Gigi had the leads. Oh, there's a white one. I could have sworn we had more frogs. Did they, like, die or something? What the heck? Can they eat magma cream? It's kind of funny to have this music playing during me messing with the frogs. Come here, froggies. You and you. There we go. Bucket of... Ah, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so I have to wait. They escaped, so they didn't... So, because they didn't want to live in the nether, that's true. Can I pick up the seeds? Or, bleh, frog spawn. Oh, no! Oh, man. I'm so sorry, froggies. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it. Guys, you didn't see that. That wasn't real, okay? Don't tell anybody that that happened. Okay, okay, sick. So, now we just need to wait and watch for these frogs. And now they're unionizing. That's a good one. So as soon as they turn into tadpoles, I'm gonna nab them, so I can start growing them. It's fun, isn't it? I think this is fitting music for what I'm doing right now, though. Are there any other... I think I've... Unfortunately, I've bred every frog that I can here. Yeah. The only one that's left is this green frog, but he doesn't have anybody to marry. So. Hopefully this gives us 3. This is always fun, waiting for the eggs to hatch. I wish I'd had something more interesting to do while we wait for the eggs to hatch, but... I will... So, Dreams, while you're here, I know you pinged me. Could you give me the TLDR? Did the that joiner that you linked me to in the Recreator Discord, does it use old like Ender parts? Ooh, that is tempting. I might have to actually do it. Oh, I can't pin from here. Hold on. Pin message. So I have pinned the video that I'm referencing for this video, for the froglight farm. It uses an Ender 3 mainboard and the Creality hot end. Ooh, that's tempting. Because I do have an old... The Creality mainboard. I have an old one laying around. Ooh. Suses. You can build it using all the same parts as the fun size. Oh, the fun size recreator, you mean? Ooh, that's tempting, because I do have a bunch of parts laying around. I might be able to scrape together enough where I don't have to sacrifice another ender to do it. Shoot, where did the tadpoles go? Ah, there's one. Son of a gun. Got one. Got the other. Were there 3? Were there only 2? You don't have to sacrifice. You could go add-on for the Mark V. Really? It's an add-on for the Mark V? I'll have to look into it, because this sounds really interesting. I have an old Ender board, because I put the SKR board. If you get the hot end of your Mark V as hot swappable, you could build the meld as a hat. Ooh, that's really cool. I'll have to look into that. That is really cool. Okay, sweet. I will definitely... We need the voice? Do you mean like me talking about it? Yeah, I'm taking on too much though. That's the problem. Because I really want to get shredding, because I'd love to... I have a bunch of PLA waste that I'd love to knock down and put in some of the bottles that I don't need to use. We need to do a voice chat. You know what? The stream is winding down for today. I will... Let me pause my music real quick. Are you on Discord right now? Because I will... I don't normally do this, and I don't want to make it a habit, but I can call you on Discord if you'd like. And we could talk through Discord. let you check your mic. Okay, no problem. No problem. This is from Sonic Rush Adventure. Yeah, normally I like to meet with somebody before I have them go live on the stream, but I think I trust you enough. So we'll see. If not, I can also we could set up a call at some point because I do have to get off pretty soon, so it won't be a long talk. Unfortunately. Okay. Cross your fingers, everybody. Hello?
Hello there.
All right. So, welcome everybody. I guess it's probably just you, honestly. But Dreams to the stream today. Special guest appearance.
Yep. I'm annoying enough.
So, how are you? Oh, and Tim's in the chat.
Hello, Timo.
So, how are you?
I'm reasonable. How are you?
I'm doing all right. I wish I had more time so that I could do more of the stuff that I mentioned on stream. I try to make up for not doing as much by saying I'm working on stuff. So
It happens to the rest of us.
But I was supposed to finish the actual Recreator build in November, but I had my hiatus. And so I wasn't able to finish the Recreator build. And because I was gone, in my personal life, I had everything just stack on top of each other, and I still haven't gotten through like my backlog of stuff because I was defending my master's thesis last in the fall, and I was like
You have
still
to defend those.
yeah, and I
What, they come at you with swords?
yeah, so no, they don't come at you with swords. So to defend your thesis, you just like get up and you're like, "Hey guys, this is what I did," and they like tell you whether or not you should, like whether it's valid or not. So like cuz like if I go up and I say for instance, my thesis was life cycle analysis. So like if I go up there and I say, like, "Oh, this is the carbon emissions of my." Here, I'll put the music back now that you're on. So if I say, "Oh, this was the like carbon emissions of per foot or something like that of this thing that we made," or meter for my non-American people. But if I say, like, "Oh, it was this much carbon," then somebody has to back that up, like, or like check me and make sure it's right. Because if they publish it and it's wrong, then it falls back on the university.
Okay, then.
So the master's thesis is not as rigorous. The doctoral dissertation, that is way more in-depth. And that's what I'll be doing in like 2 years. So that'll be interesting. Not exactly sure how that's going to go. I'm a little nervous, honestly, because my dad also went through it. So I've got like horror stories from my dad about that. But anyway, I was defending my thesis, writing my thesis. I still had 2 classes as well as my research, and I'm doing stuff for the channel. So I was like busy, and then stuff happened, hiatus, and I'm still behind on everything, and so I'm just barely trying to catch up. But basically, so I have this seaming technique that I dreamed up, and I've been iterating on it because every time I try it doesn't work. Most recent one, I might actually post an Ace update about it. Nah, I don't think so. I'm trying to, what I want to do is I want to make a video where I talk all about the seaming techniques that I've been working on and like what to do and what not to do. But the reason that I'm so obsessed with seaming before you recreate is because I sit with my recreator and read. And it would be way easier if I could just have my recreator go rather than having to like babysit it. And so
And
like
then
if,
the waiting for it to cool down after
yeah.
the initial pull and threading it, which is a pain in the backside.
Especially if you... So for me, I'm very interested in using... Because I don't drink 2-liter bottles very often. And so I don't have a steady supply of 2-liter bottles. But I do have a steady supply of regular... I forget how many ounces it is. But a regular Coke. You know, like a...
So like a 500 milliliter.
Something like that, yeah.
I'm saying this, and I've got like 40 plus 2-liter bottles that I need to go through the process of recreating.
Yeah. Yeah, for me, I find it a lot easier if I set aside times to do specific things. So I'm like, okay, today I'm going to like clean all the bottles and get them ready. Oh. Sweet. Nabbed him. So I'm also trying to pay attention to my Minecraft gameplay here. So yeah, I'll set aside time and I'll be like, okay, so right now I'm going to remove all the labels and clean the bottles together. And then after that, once I have all of them done, I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna that's another reason why I do mine a little bit different than Josh does. I don't have the bottle cut right into the recreator. I cut it beforehand and then feed the, like, I call it the slinky, into the recreator later. Because I
That's a
don't...
good name for it.
Yeah, that was in my... I don't know if you watched my shorts, but that was in my short from, like, 2 weeks ago. I was like, how do I turn a plastic bottle into this weird slinky?
Yes.
Yeah. So, I like doing it in steps because then I can do all at once. So like I'll get a bunch of bottles for like a couple weeks and then I'll clean them all and then I'll have them all laying out to dry and then I'll expand them all, like get them into the circle so you can cut them, and then I'll cut them all. And then what I do is I organize them based on what type of bottle they are. And that's why I'm very interested in doing like a seaming technique before they get recreated, because it is a pain to like have to let it cool down every time. And it would be so much easier if I could just wind like one big cut around like a old spool and then have like a 3D printed spooler run into the recreator. But I won't. I agree with you and everybody in the chat or in the recreator Discord that it is so much easier to seam the finished filament than it is to seam the.
Yeah. For the most part, I think the reason for seaming after protruding is just because it is more repeatable.
Yeah, it's more
like
consistent.
You could get however many through your stack of, like, I don't know, say 200 something grams through your tape joined filaments, and then it will just fall apart.
Yeah.
It's wet, so you know, unless you're potentially introducing some kind of heating to that join before you protrude it, but then could it block, etc. I don't know what method you're going for yet.
Yeah, I have like 5 different methods that I've tested, and none of them have worked, but I feel like I'm close. So, the first method I tried was basically like I threaded one into the other, and so they like the first one would pull the other through. So basically, you know how you have to feed it through and then keep tension while it heats up.
Yeah.
The reason for that is so that you can like get it started. So basically, that seaming technique, the idea behind it is that the first strand pulls the other one through, so that like you don't have to get it started. But the problem that I've had is there's too much tension, and it actually ends up ripping out from the one that's pulling.
So would that also be the case if you slowed down the protruding at that time?
I don't know. So I got to get better at this. I don't know whether it's because of the I don't know if it's just because there's like too much tension, or if it's because of the speed or if the hole itself is not strong enough. So like there's a lot of stuff that I really need to look at and test. I have one more test and then I'm going to go to the traditional seaming that you were talking about where you like heat it up and
with a
put
meld,
yeah,
potentially.
with a melt.
I need to get the parts for a meld ordered.
Yeah. So it's a what's the TLDR on the parts? What are they? It's the ender board and the
a CR10. If you're going the if you're building it within a fun size, the fun size uses 12 volt, so it's CR10 hot end and a second heat break and a second throat, or you could just buy 2 hot ends all at the same time and an extra heat break, and then you've got more parts for another recreator. You know, you could do that. I say it's 12 volt, so you print out a fun size base and a couple of extra pieces.
Wait, why does it use 12 volt instead of 10 or 24?
I think it was just ease of getting those parts.
Gotcha.
Because the traditional fun size is built around one-up parts, rather than taking an entire e-wasted 3D printer.
True.
Well,
true.
Ender 3 style.
So I've been talking to Josh about I can't remember all the names and I apologize for that, but he has that like kit that's like handheld that doesn't use a 3D printer. It's like a kit that you buy from Josh.
I'm not familiar with that one.
Oh, okay.
How am I not familiar with that one?
It's it might still be in like the works, but right now it's not a kit that you can buy. That's my bad. You have to buy the parts in like a kit, and then there's the parts that 3D print it. But it's the mini. That you're right. My bad. I'm conflating my stuff. But I had talked with him about making that as my second one.
Okay.
To make more filament, because I want to make some more filament for like any events or anything like wrap if I were to help him with that, because yeah, so we'll see. I don't know. Honestly, I'm wondering if I could use the parts that I have to make the melt.
So what do you have to hand?
So what I have to look. But
okay.
I know I have an ender board, like for sure, because I just pulled one off my CR10 to replace it with the SKR Mini.
Yep.
And I'm my recreator already uses the CR10, so it already uses a 12 volt power supply.
Okay.
So I'm just wondering. I have to look at the architecture of the like part, because I'm wondering if. Excuse me. I'm wondering if it might be. This might sound a little crazy, but I might buy a new. What's the aluminum block that you twist the nozzle into? The heat block. Is that what it's called? Or the cartridge.
So you've got.
It's the metal block that the nozzle goes into, and the thermistor and the heat cartridge go into.
That's just I believe that is just the heater block.
Okay.
What would be the red part?
I could buy a new heater block, because like they're like $2.99 or something like that at Micro Center, and install all the stuff into that and swap the heater cartridge rather than any of the actual like architecture, because I already have a 12 volt thermistor and heat break already plugged into. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. I'll have to see, because if literally I could just make my recreator like hot swappable like that would be really funny.
And you could also go down the route of printing out a second spooler and reflashing your main board so that you can use the hotbed as another hot end.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Have a dual truder, as I called it when I had one, somewhat on display at Smurf.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
I had to steal the hot end for the printable printer, but yeah, that's one thing that I was playing with.
That's cool. What you could do is you might be able to run them vertically.
It was all on a plank of wood because I was also somewhat showcasing the minimal viable pultruder.
Yeah.
Again,
I'm so the dynamic between me and Kirby is that I come up with the ideas and he's like, "Oh, that's cool," and then he actually like makes them realistic. I wanted to be an architect when I was a kid, so.
Might make sense.
But yeah, I just come up with like ideas, and that's my thing. But you know what would be really cool? So you know how you have oh my gosh, now I'm thinking. So what if you took here, let me pull up paint on and draw it out on stream here. So it's not popping up. Okay, hold on. While we're waiting for these frogs to hatch. Okay, so I've got my frogs haven't hatched. Okay, good. So I've got my you know, my recreator here. This is going to be a bad drawing because I'm drawing like you've got your recreator like this. Oh, what the heck happened? Why? What is going on? There's two of it. Oh, there we go. I don't know why it was bugging out like that. Okay, anyway. So you've got your recreator like this. Can you see it on stream?
I can. There is a fantastic amount of
Yeah, there's a bit of lag. I apologize. But it's stream delay so that if anybody says anything, I can like quickly, you know. Anyway, so this is the recreator. What if you took a second recreator, like, and you put it here? And you had like two. What you did is you put like, if you're looking at the gear, like move the gear down here to look at it. Looking at it like cross-sectionally, you've got like this is the axle. What if you put a spacer in the axle like this? And so they spun at the same speed. So you only need to spin one axle, but it could recreate two at the same time. Am I making sense?
Oh, that makes sense. I'm just wondering about the amount of tension potentially. But then you just add more gears. Or you add a second motor. But then if you're adding a second motor, it doesn't hurt to run two separate spoolers.
Yeah, but then at that point, if you're adding a second motor and you have a second like hot end, all that, you might as well just make two recreators.
But run them off the same board.
That's true. That's true. You could run them off the same board. And if you ran them with two motors, the printer's already ready to have two motors. Although it uses the E. It uses the extruder motor.
By default, it does use the extruder motor, but that is just within the G code. You can set the G code to be the X, the Y, the Z.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, that might be kind of cool to make like a dual chambered recreator. And again, so if it's on top like that, since it's aluminum extrusion, it would be really easy to make. But since it's I'm getting all these ideas about it now because I don't know if the Ender has it, but the CR10 comes with brackets, so you could make it pretty easily, I would think. And especially if you're using one board, it's less wiring to add a second one.
You make me want to finish my dual-headed plank truder now.
I guess honestly, you wouldn't have to make them like above each other like I showed. You could just have them next to each other in Like that, what I'm showing there could be a top-down view, and they're next to each other in the X rather than in the Z. That could be just as impactful. But, anyway. I got that idea as we were just talking about that. Oh my gosh, will these guys grow? What the heck is their problem? Are they stupid or something? Other Recreator stuff that I'm working on is coloring. I'm really interested in taking Sharpies and coloring the filament. So I'm working on a video on that. And then to go along with that, I'm also making a video on post-processing. But they are very much still in the works. So I can't give too much information about them. Mainly just because I don't have a lot of work done on them yet, but also because I don't want to like show my whole hand before I get a chance to even do anything. But I do want to apologize for not having a ton of stuff done. Yeah, that's so cool what you have there. You know what you could do? You could have... I'm wondering, could you mirror the part that has the motor on it? Like print a mirror of it? And then have them drive at the same... what's it called? Drive at the same speed. It would give just more torque to the middle axle. Or is that a little sketchy?
I have no idea. I don't see why not.
Because then you'd be able to do that one where you print like the middle part but with a spacer, and it can pull two at the same time just with one axle. And all you'd have to switch, you wouldn't even have to change like the infrastructure of the actual thing very much. You'd need a new the piece that holds the hot end. You'd need a new one of that. But you
That
wouldn't...
is just a right angle bracket.
Yeah. Oh no, I mean the printed part. I'm talking about like what you would need to make. You'd need a new one of those parts that Josh made. You'd need to print another of the gears. I forget what they're called. The thing that winds the filament. That gear.
The spool core?
Yeah, I think that's what it's called. It's like really small. You need another one of those to guide the filament. But yeah, I think that it would be possible. That'd be really cool. What I might work on is a filament roller so that I can run filament right off of a spool rather than off of just by hand. Again, I like cutting the bottles before. I don't like them being cut by the Recreator as it's running. Because then if anything happens with the cut, it ruins the pull.
I believe that is mainly just for show to help illustrate at Murph, Earth, pick a 3D Printopia, whichever one that you want to go to. I think that is just to help illustrate for people so that they understand what it is actually doing better. Yeah,
that's the thing that I guess I maybe kind of miss, is that since I'm building it for my channel and for my actual usage, there's a bunch of stuff that I'm like, maybe cut this, you know? And then it's like, well, the reason we have that is so it looks better. And I think that's valid.
You just have to... Well, it's one of the things is you think about it for far too long and you look at the fun size. That's pulling at a sensible speed 25 grams of filament from a 2-liter bottle in 25 minutes. In that 25 minutes, you can go through and strip down, springify a further, 10 bottles?
Oh, yeah. I might have to look into the Mini a little bit more and maybe have... I haven't talked to him about it, but I might have Josh send me one, like the parts for it.
So just on that, by the way, the fun size, you can print out the spooler and put that onto your Mark V.
Oh, really? That's cool. So you can make it.
Yeah.
Like, oh man.
Yeah,
You gotta stop. I can't stop thinking now. I'm like, dude, this.
Viduko has a Vertigo style build using the fun size core, the fun size spooler.
Oh, that's cool.
And he went vertical for the smaller footprint, and that's still I believe 24-volt system that he's on.
Gotcha. Then what I might do, so I have an old Ender. I might just trash that and turn it into a recreator and take my existing recreator and convert it over into a meld.
So this is where I was originally saying in chat. Have a look at going for the add-on style. So you could bring that Ender back to life and have connectors in line to the hot end and to the extruder motor, where when you want to recreate, you can just have the meld as a hat and just plug in just plug in the hot end.
But I thought you said it was 12 volts.
It depends on the heater cartridge you're using.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
It doesn't. As long as everything matches up. If you're using a 12-volt heater cartridge, so if you have gone the full fun-sized route and gone 12-volt, or you're using your CR10, then yes, 12-volt. As long as the heater cartridge matches up, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to look more into that, because if the meld is that easy, holy shit, I didn't realize it was that easy. If it is, I might look into making it instead of doing the joining that I'm doing.
Why not both? More content.
That's true. That's true. Well, I'm still going to make a video about what I did, because I already did it, and I have the footage for it and stuff. And also it shows people that have similar ideas to me why not to do something, which is just as valid as why to do something, you know?
And if the guys over at Slunaz did send over their units, so if people did just want an off-the-shelf piece, they could go with a Slunaz. But the meld is what our in-house, I say our in-house, the brains at Recreator, what they've all thrown together, and it does work. At least the...
Oh, I remember this. I've seen this. Because I saw it, and I was like, it has the 2 chambers. And I was like,
Yes.
no, literally no offense. I'm really interested in this. It looks really weird. And I was like, that looks really silly.
It uses an induction coil.
That's so funny.
It's strange, but... So, I had one on the table at Smurf, and the guy next to me didn't even have, like, verbal interaction with me. He just took a couple of the samples of filament that he had in his box that were left over from his project and walked up to it and just
started melting them.
And just joined them together. I didn't even have to give
Like
him a
what?
tutorial or anything. I didn't even
Oh
explain what it
God.
was. He just poked it, and it was like, oh, so that's what it does.
Yeah.
I was like, how? What? And then he was just stood there for a solid 20 minutes going at it. I was like, all right, mate, yeah, you demo that product. you demo that. I'm going to
You're
talk.
right.
I'm going to stand here and talk about Recreator.
To make it a hot swappable thing for my... Oh, the frog! Yes! So one frog grew up. Now I'm just waiting on the other. But yeah, you're right. It really wouldn't be that difficult to have my
That's why add-on is a thing.
add-on. Yeah.
And I don't see why you couldn't go.
Because it's just
add-on
one
with
heater
meld.
cartridge. That's what I was trying
Yes.
to get at.
Yeah, it's one heater cartridge, 2 cold sides, not cold sides, 2 heater brakes.
Yeah, I'll have to
They're
fix.
there.
I actually have one of those fans that's rated 12 volt. I'm pretty sure. Where'd that frog go? Okay, there you are. Boat, or leash.
But yes, I need to. I need to get the parts ordered for building a full meld, and start printing the parts.
Yeah, I need to look into this a little bit more. But I have one of those big fans. I don't know what they're called. They have a special name, but the bigger blower fans, not just the because that's the
50/50.
part cooling fan replacement for the CR10 or for any printers really, but it's mainly used for maybe we can go through this portal. Yes, we can. Okay. Now, which way is it? So I'm also trying to play Minecraft while I'm doing this.
Don't worry about it. I need to check if Optifine's actually done anything for me.
And then after this, I have to get off, or I have to end the stream. But come on, yeah, there we go. Okay, so now, just quickly, don't despawn or die. Find which way is the... Okay, so it's this way. Oh, shit! Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. This is the one advantage of having everything on the same floor, is... So now I make the long trek over... So while I'm doing this, I can talk. So yeah, I'll have to see about how. Yeah, I got to see what extra parts I have lying around, but I wish I hadn't thrown that out. What do you call that throat that's in between the two things? I don't have any of the extra. I don't have any extra throats.
The heat break? No. Yeah, the heat break.
Yeah, I don't have any extra heat breaks. I threw mine out because they were like, the threads got trashed when I pulled them apart. So that might be the only limiting factor. But what I could do is I could just buy a new one. I don't know how much that would be. Maybe I could source it off like AliExpress. But I kind of want it now.
That's...
So it's like...
Well, how long is it going? Oh, I suppose if you're only doing it as a top hat, you're going to need to print out some 2020s.
Yeah, I could print the parts and wait for it to come in. Maybe I could look on Amazon. Don't follow
Then
us.
you're paying for the convenience.
You sound like Kirby.
And then it ruins the fun.
Yeah.
The excitement, the anticipation of the new things arriving from the internet.
That's true, but I do have a lot of fun stuff coming.
Well then, what does it matter if it takes 7 to 15 days?
Oh, not for printing. I want it now so that I can start melding now so that I can make... Because if I can meld the filament, it'll make my videos come out way faster. Because then I can... Like I said, I can just put a... I can put a roll of filament on the... I could put a roll of filament on my thing and then just, you know, let it go.
I'm sure your audience would understand.
I would hope so.
I say that, I am your audience.
That's true. Do you understand?
I suppose.
I suppose. If I have to let Ace take a little bit of a break. I keep saying, I'm like, man, I really could use a break. But then I feel so bad about taking a break. It's just because it's like, but he's counting on me. Do I still have that glass or am I out of glass? Let's see. I do still have glass. Sick.
So don't feel too bad. I mean, my break has technically been going on for like 11 years.
You're gonna have your triumphant return. Technically, I don't know if Tim's still in chat, but Tim, his hiatus broke when Kirby and I convinced him to get back to streaming. So, what can I say? I have that effect on people. Yeah, I also talked to Josh about helping him get into live streaming, so who knows? All right, I want to make sure this works, and then I want to get off for the day. Oh, son of a gun. This can't be easy, can it? It has to be the most difficult thing ever. Don't shoot me. Okay, sweet. And it is this way, I'm pretty sure. Nope, other way. Yeah, but I want to meld. I want to work on melding filament. That's like a big thing for me. I know obviously it's a big thing for everybody, but
Having a community project for joining filament together.
I
is
didn't realize
absolutely-
that. I thought that that was like a kit that we were backing on Kickstarter, and I was like, I'm not super interested in buying like a kit like that, but
So the Slunaz was a Kickstarter project that they sent over a unit to Josh and to myself just to have a look at. And we thought they were pretty good. Annoyingly, as I said to people, I find it annoyingly good, annoyingly repeatable. So
gotcha.
that was the kick. That was Slunaz. That was the Kickstarter. Meld is a old project from an old sub project of Recreator that somebody, I can't remember the chap's name in the French community. he
No, I
He-
just watched the frog eat that magma slime. My bad.
uh,
There it is. It works. Verdant froglight. We did it, guys. I finished a
Nice.
project. All right, I'm gonna wrap up stream, and then we can wrap up our
Alright.
conversation off stream, if you don't mind.
no problem. Goodbye,
Okay.
internet.
Oh no, yeah. See ya. And then I'm gonna mute on Discord real quick. All right, so thank you everybody very much for watching. We actually did it. We actually completed a build on stream. Isn't that crazy? I'm blown away. I'm just as surprised as you guys are. All right, well, so as far as stuff with me is concerned, I have a video coming out tomorrow. Hope you enjoy that. I also have a video coming out on Friday. If you're interested in that, hope you enjoy that video when it comes out. And for streaming, I will be back here on YouTube on Thursday to stream Sonic Mania. Really excited to be streaming that. And then if you're only interested in Minecraft, I'll be back streaming Minecraft next Tuesday for another Minecraft Tuesday. With all that being said, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you in the next stream.